Hey Internet, so still here. It's been a long time since I've done a vlog, but I think it's time I did a long-awaited update. I've actually had a lot of really good news since my last vlog. I have had shrinkage of my tumour. I've responded well to therapy. In fact, it says here's the report, and it says there is regression of the resection cavity in the right frontal lobe measuring 28 by 33 millimeters on a series 5 by 21, which was 45 by 50 millimeters. So the area that was resected from the tumour in my operation in January, the hole that it has created has actually shrunk as well, so that's good. But most importantly, similarly, there is significant regression of the previously noted residual enhancing tumours along the margins of the resection cavity. So what that means is around the edges of where the hole from the surgery is where it's likely to regrow, and there were residual tumours left, bits that they couldn't get out, and what that means is even those bits have shrunk as well, so whatever was left of the tumour has shrunk. So this is really good news. There's only one little area left of tumour, which is about 5 by 6 millimeters on focus, and that is just on the anterior margin of the resection cavity. And also quite important is that there's no new enhancing intracranial lesions. So it's all good. Summary: good response to therapy. Now, when I went to the meeting for finding out these results, and they said, this is more than a good report, this is an excellent report, and we haven't seen anything like this in a while. And my family were there, and they asked, was this due to the ketogenic diet? And he said that obviously he can't tell, because it would be unethical to take another grade 3 patient, send them through the same process, but say to them, don't do the ketogenic diet. There are some really important supplements that I've also added to my protocol since I last did some vlogs. One of them is this supplement called more DHA. What's important about this is it's prenatal, by the way. 455 milligrams of DHA and only 100 milligrams of EPA. So that's a pretty good ratio, really, for a DHA supplement if you're dealing with brain cancer. And I can't stress enough how important DHA is for all kinds of brain injuries and so on. Now, obviously, on the ketogenic diet, I've lost a ton of weight. I'm now about 8 stone 5, and when I started treatment in February, I was around 11 stone 6 or something. So the ketogenic diet, if you're wanting to lose weight, I certainly recommend it. But at the moment, and now I've had this good scan, I'm actually increasing my protein slowly, because I need to reduce some of that weight loss and actually keep it stable now. Another important thing is Clatterbride, and this is to basically remove a lot of nasty stuff from your gut. And gut health is actually very important for actually dealing with what happens in the brain. In fact, there's a lot of studies that show that certain types of depression can can be influenced by what's going on in the gut. It's all kind of linked with IBS and so on. IBS is something I really struggled with from the past 10 years or so, along with anxiety increasing. So the diet has actually really improved. In fact, I don't really have IBS problems anymore, which is really good. And the anxiety is reducing. On the 25th of September, we're planning to march on Parliament in London, and it's going to be a peaceful protest, and this is about all the previous governments that have been in the past, say, 20-30 years, that have consistently failed to increase funding for brain tumours and the research that is desperately needed to combat this very deadly site-specific cancer. So, on the day before that, the 24th, on the Saturday, I will be planning to swim the Serpentine in Hyde Park in London, and I will be doing that for braintumorresearch.org, so we can get those funds to Portsmouth University, so that the brilliant Professor Jeff Pilkington can continue to do his great work there. I've spoken to him on the phone, and we spoke about a repurposed drug called clomipramine, which I'm now on, and that has been shown at a high dosage of 200 milligrams to be very therapeutic against brain tumours, at shrinking them, and it goes straight to the mitochondria that has become defective, so it's targeting the tumours and not healthy cells. And the great thing about it is that it passes the blood-brain barrier with ease, so it kind of ticks all the boxes for a drug repurposed to treat brain cancer. Filtered water as usual, more important stuff there. The fluoride in the water that's a neurotoxin, so not only do I have to avoid alcohol, I have to be very careful about what's in the water I'm consuming. I must mention as well, I've recently finished filming with the BBC, and that will be on BBC Three. I don't know the exact date when it's going to be broadcast on, and it's only online, but I will update you about that, and that is the reason why I've not been vlogging so much in the past few weeks, as it's been quite a busy time sorting that out. It's all great news, and I think this year is going to be a bit of a game changer in terms of beating brain cancer. So if anybody who's going through anything like this, I've joined a fantastic group on Facebook called How We're Beating Brain Cancer, and that is by my friend Kelly, whose father has a GBM grade 4. He's treating it with clomipramine, the antidepressant repurposed, and he's doing really well. But this is a really good group because everybody in there is very proactive. We are learning a lot of things, especially this groundbreaking research that's been done at Portsmouth recently in relation to liquid aspirin and how that can go through the blood-brain barrier and a bit like clomipramine to work again on shrinking these tumours in a very non-toxic way. So I will leave it there. It's all good news. So I'll see you next time.